Hey guys, so real quick, I just recorded the video and it's like 20 minutes long, but I need to add this part at the start of the video. If you're gonna watch it, watch the full thing, and if you don't have the patience to watch the full thing, don't watch it at all because I go over a few things in this video, which if you stop at like midpoint, uh, you're just gonna get the wrong picture. You won't understand me at all because this is a deeply personal video. So please, like, either don't watch it or watch the full thing. If you don't have the time to watch the full thing right now, I don't know, save it for later or tomorrow. But I just want to get my message across to you guys in the most accurate way. That's why you have to watch the full thing. So anyway, let's get into the video. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hokage here. Welcome to the video. Now it's the 30th of December 2019, meaning that I uploaded my first video 3 years ago on the 30th of December 2016, and so in a way this is a special video. Now in this video I want to address a couple of things that I've been wanting to share with you guys for I guess over a year, but there are reasons why I never did it. I'm doing it now for the first time, and so in a way this is the most important video I ever did. Maybe not if you look at this channel like objectively, like episode reviews, manga reviews, theories and stuff like that. Objectively speaking, it might not be like the most important video for the vast majority of my audience, but like for me personally, it's the most important video because I need to get this. I need to put it out there. To get it off my chest. So, okay, I'm gonna do like if you're a new viewer of my channel, all of this isn't really familiar to you, but for those of you who've been here for a long time, you'll know the stuff I'm gonna say now because I need to do like a little recap. So as I said, I uploaded my first video on the 30th of December, right? Let's just say I started my channel in 2017, right? That's just like 2 days of 2016, right? 2017, I was uploading daily. Like crazy, and I mean, obviously, I probably missed a few days. I doubt that I uploaded every single day, that year, like all 365 times, right? But for the most part, I was daily, right? And this continued on to 2018, and in 2018, I kind of stopped being daily at points, and then 2019 I also, this consistency just faded away, right? I never quit or anything, although I was thinking about it, and I'll get into why I thought of quitting YouTube. But the point is, 2017, especially like late 2017, early 2018, that was I would say the peak of my uploading schedule and like the quality of the videos. That was the peak of my views, the peak of my growth. It was just the best time in my channel. And shortly after that, I kind of stopped being regular on YouTube, and I'll explain why. So when I started this channel, and I've talked about this in the past, I was like depressed as a 16-year-old kid for some personal reasons. And then in late 2016, I watched Naruto. I watched it as a kid, but they would just air the first like 50 episodes, and so I just stopped when I was a kid. And then I don't know how, but I got the idea to, I guess, rewatch Naruto from the first episode. I watched Naruto. I finished it in like 2 months or something like that. Like I was watching it all day, every day. And I don't know how, but I randomly on YouTube, obviously, I saw these two guys making videos about it for Neverworld and Double for Anime. Specifically, Double for Anime was the first one that I watched, and I guess he was the first one to give me this idea to make my own channel. And keep in mind, I had some YouTube channels when I was a kid, but since, as many of you guys know, English isn't my first language, right? It's not my first language. When I was a kid, I didn't really speak English too well, so I mean, regardless of what I did back then, nothing could succeed, and obviously none of these channels succeeded apart from one which kind of blew up later down the road. But that's just the YouTube algorithm for you. You can never predict it. Some of these videos have crazy views, but for personal reasons, I'm keeping these channels private. Like I'm not gonna I'm not gonna put out the names. Anyway, I create this channel, and I guess it was in the spirit of Naruto, because like the Naruto series was about Naruto becoming the greatest ninja. My goal was to become the biggest, well, Boruto YouTuber. Well, see, the thing is, when I started, Naruto Shippuden was still going on, but the Boruto anime was announced, and so my goal was, okay, I want to be this like Boruto guy, right, in the future. And I put a huge goal, right? Like a huge goal. The goal wasn't I want to become a big YouTuber. I want to have my audience that I can talk to about my favorite series. No, the goal was to become number one. And now comes the most important part of the video. This is crucial, and if you're still here, please stay until the end to understand this, because I don't want to come across as a narcissist. So as I started this channel, it was growing. It was growing. This dream was still going on, but there were other people, particularly people who had similar channel sizes as me, and they were growing faster. Some of them much faster, and obviously there were some people who were on YouTube for years, like years before me, and so they had that advantage, I guess. And at first I didn't pay too much attention to it, but then the difference started getting bigger and bigger, and slowly but surely I realized that it won't be possible for me to become the biggest, because I was just looking at it. For some reason I couldn't get that video that would blow up, in the YouTube algorithm for various reasons. And one of my favorite YouTubers talks about this, is a big YouTuber. He says you can't really control this shit, because like people tell him, well, you should do this with your thumbnails, you should do that with your titles. He's like, it's 90% luck. Like, and he has a lot of good videos. I feel like initially when you're on YouTube, you gotta have something about you to make you that will make you, I guess, blow up. But even if your quality is good, if the quality of the videos is good, nothing is guaranteed. But still, you gotta have something at the start. But then later down the road, it's a lot of it is luck, guys. The best example are spoiler videos. I mean, spoiler videos always get a lot of views, and people of similar channel size, in comparison to my channel, they would do these videos, and these videos would get unhealthy amount of views, and they would cover the same topic, but it's just luck. A spoiler video is a spoiler video regardless of who does it, right? And even when I did it first, like, an hour after the spoilers would come out, nothing would change. And so this started to really haunt me, and it's not attention. This is the crucial part of the video, because say you give me a channel with 2 million subscribers right now. Let's say magically I snap my fingers like this, and all of a sudden I'm this 2 million subscriber YouTube channel, right? Would that make me happy? No. I mean, obviously, financially speaking, a channel with 2 million subscribers would come in handy. But what I'm saying, I wouldn't be fulfilled. It's about feeling fulfilled here. So it's not just about numbers. It's not about money. Money is the least important thing. Like I don't come from a super wealthy family, but I'll be well off. Like, money isn't the problem. I'm not poor. And so this really started to make me sad all the time. And so what would happen is I would have these hiatuses, and I wouldn't lie about why I'm not uploading. I would always provide like an excuse or something. I would explain that it's school, that it's a personal problem, this and that. Like, I never lied to you guys. It's just that, I mean, there's always excuses. Even in those first, I don't know, 12 to 18 months when I was daily, there were plenty dark. Well, I don't want to sound melodramatic. I don't want to say dark things, but not everything was perfect. I mean, life in general. There's this saying, and I've heard this from many people that I've been studying in the past couple of months. They say that life is suffering, and if you really think about it, it is. Now, that doesn't mean that everything is suffering, right? But at the end of the day, you can have a perfect life. You'll die one day. Death equals suffering. So we just gotta make the best out of this life and try to be try to suffer as least as possible. But sometimes we can't control it. I mean, you might be doing well at school, well at your job, you have a girlfriend, potentially you have kids, and boom, one of your parents dies because of an illness or something like that, and you feel sad. So suffering is part of life. Now, don't be nihilistic, and don't hate everything around you or whatever. That's just self-destructive. But going back to YouTube. Screw that. I couldn't. When I realized that this dream is over of becoming the biggest Boruto YouTuber, every time I would upload, it would be this like, and it's because of my high expectation, the one that I put on myself. I would always have this horrible feeling of, I don't even know how to describe it, guys. It was just bad. It was bad, and as I said, at times I wanted to quit because the pain was too hard. And again, guys, it's not merely about numbers, because as I said, you can give me a 2 million subscriber based channel right now. No, it's not gonna have the feeling that becoming the biggest Boruto YouTuber would have given me. Because this series, the Naruto franchise, it got me out of depression, and I really wanted to like be the Naruto slash Boruto guy. Boruto, not Naruto. When it comes to Naruto, from the start I knew that was impossible. Like whatever I do, that just wasn't possible, because there were people who were on this platform for like 6, 7, 8 years who were doing Naruto videos. So it's physically not possible. That wasn't possible physically. Being the biggest Boruto YouTuber was possible. But unfortunately it didn't happen. I just never got to hack the algorithm. For the longest time I had the best subscriber to view ratio. I don't know, I haven't checked it in over a year. So it wasn't about that people didn't like me, but simply I just couldn't reach out. I couldn't have that bomb of a video. And a couple of videos of mine that actually exploded, they're some of the worst videos I ever have, unfortunately. And so the reason why I wanted to quit is because I wanted to get rid of this mental pain, this mental torture. But the reason why I couldn't quit is because I've developed emotional attachments to some people that I met on YouTube, and comments such as this video made my day better, and comments like that, they would always, whenever I thought of quitting, I would always have these comments in the back of my mind, actually in the front of my mind. They were the main thing I was thinking about, because me quitting that would have been selfish. Yeah, I would relieve myself of this constant suffering whenever I upload, because it always reminds me of a failed dream, of a failed project. But if I quit, a lot more people would be unhappy about it. And I know, because I watch a couple of YouTubers, well, more than a couple of, but a couple of them I really like, and when they don't upload or whatever, like, I'm not sad. I have things that are happening in my life on a daily basis, but like, I'm kind of pissed off when they don't upload. And so I know how that would have felt. And I just couldn't quit because of these emotional attachments. And so what I tried to do in 2018, and here I am talking about it because I finally managed to do it, I wanted to overcome this. And more than a year later, I finally managed to overcome this. Now, it's not that I'm okay. So I had a dream, right, which I failed at. Now when I talk about it, it makes me sad. Yeah, like, I didn't forget about it. Like, I'm not 100% like, cool with it. But and you can probably tell by my latest uploading schedule, like, this is the 12th video, 12 days in a row. Like, I'm daily again. I don't have that feeling anymore. Like, I'm over it. I understood that I tried really hard, but I failed, and it's okay. And I still have a large audience, over 20,000 people. I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers with like millions of subscribers, so it might not seem like a huge number, but just think about it in terms of like real life people. Imagine having to do a presentation in front of 200 people, and most of you probably would get anxious just a little bit about it. In fact, probably like 90% of you, and that's like 200 people. Now just imagine 2,000 people, and then imagine 20,000 people. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I failed to accomplish anything, but I put a very big goal. uh, I, I came up with a very big goal, and if you look at Naruto, I mean, yeah, Naruto wanted to become the Hokage, he did it, but there's a bunch of other ninjas who wanted to become the Hokage, but they failed, right? I mean, Kiba wanted to become the Hokage. People always laugh at Kiba. I never laughed at his character. I don't find him to be annoying. I don't make memes out of Kiba because I actually relate to Kiba. So it is what it is. But as I said, I'm over that feeling. It still hurts, but when I upload, I'm happy, right? And even though the views are down right now, I don't really care because, again, I told you, it's not about the views, it's not about the number. That might sound like I'm contradicting myself because I said that I wanted to become the biggest Boruto YouTuber, which means, well, more views or more subscribers. But again, it's not because of attention slash money. It was more so because I loved the series so much and I wanted to have this community. I don't know, and I always, from time to time, I would do these videos where I defend the series, and I always wish that these videos could reach a larger audience because it's popular to bash the series, and that's what gets the views. And I wanted to get against that, but I failed, of course. But again, as I said, the emotional connections to some of these people were the reason why I stayed on YouTube and why I won't quit it. And if there's one thing that you need to learn from this video, and like you absolutely have to learn it because sooner or later this will hit you, don't have incredibly high expectations in life when it comes to anything, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your school, when it comes to your workout routine, when it comes to your relationships with your family, with your friends, with women, and or if you're gay or whatever, with men. And like more than 90% of my audience is male, and if you're a female, this applies to you as well, regardless of what sex you're into. Like, never have incredibly high expectations about anything in life, because that way you can get disappointed. You can only be surprised in a positive way, right? Say if my goal was to, I don't know, have a couple of thousand subscribers as well, 20,000 would be a lot more than that, which would make me incredibly happy. But when you put such a high goal and if you don't achieve it, you end up being disappointed. Now, so the lesson is don't have high expectations about anything. Don't be nihilistic. I'm not saying that, but don't have too high expectations. But the problem with this is how do you stop yourself from having high expectations? Because I struggle with this, whether it's YouTube, whether it's real life people, relationships, whether it's this or that. I always have high expectations, almost always. I'm working on it. I've been trying to work on it for the past year or so as I'm kind of growing up and maturing. It's not an easy thing to do, at least to me. Maybe I'm unique in this sense. But if you can, just try to control it. Don't have incredibly high expectations, because if you fail, and especially if it's something you really deeply care about, in my case it's this channel, it will destroy you. Like, at times I was mentally destroyed uploading these videos. But again, it took me a long time to I guess be in good terms with this conclusion, and the conclusion is I won't become the number one Boruto YouTuber. And so what? I mean, I still have people that I care about and people that care about me, and there's still people out there who say that their days are better when they see my uploads. So that's a wonderful thing. Even if it's one person, that's a wonderful thing, let alone multiple people. And so don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I just wanted to explain this because, and especially now that I got this off my chest, I feel much better. Because this is the truth. I just had to get the truth out there so that you guys know what's been going on with myself. And my goodness, this took over a year to happen, for me to finally accept this, I guess. And so, yeah, guys, Yeah, other than that, if you're still here, thank you for the support, thank you for everything. I truly appreciate it. You know, as I grow up, because as I grow up, I learn more things, and life is a tough thing, you know. And especially when you're like idealistic, just like me. And I'm not even talking about this channel right now. I'm talking about it like in general. I was an idealistic kid. I always was. Some people will tell me that I'm naive, but I was never naive. When you're naive, you're not aware of something, but like you kind of blindly believe in it. But like when you're idealistic, you kind of realize the truth, but you're just trying to change it. I don't know, guys. But anyway, mm, I don't even know what I'm talking about, guys. Just thank you for the support from the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot. And that was your boy Tsuno Hokage. Again, I just can't stress this enough. Thank you for everything. And of course, I mean, you saw how many videos I uploaded in the last 10 days or so. I'm back. The content is back, and I'll see you in my next video. And again, thank you very much.